was good. Um, y'all see the title, right? Hoops at random, total live. Total playing live. Just wanted to pop in, talk a little bit of hoops. So we didn't really talk too much WNBA All Star game, which was Team WNBA versus USA Women's Select Team. Um, and it was one of the most, as I look back at it, originally I was upset, which is, I wasn't upset, but I was a little bothered. But that's kind of why you shouldn't maybe always immediately go live after a game. And you guys know why. Because I was gonna originally go live directly after and just do a searing hot upset video about how I wasn't satisfied with the game. But looking back, and I watched the game twice, it was a really good game. It was interesting, probably one of the better All Star games that are out there that I've seen. Obviously, when you want Caitlin Clark to have a great performance. Obviously, she still did. She was a master passer. She was a great facilitator. She distributed the rock very well. Um, I just didn't get that kind of offensive game from her. From her, I wanted. And I don't think it's for a lack of her not having tried to play well. I do think that she did well. Um, I just it wasn't the kind of Caitlyn game I would expect. But I mean, there's proven stars that have already been in this thing forever, and we always knew that would be the case. That would take precedent. So apparently, Enrique. Um, what we talking about? I'm just doing a little bit. I'm talking about a little bit of everything. I'm just kind of talking about the All Star game, a recap, something that I never put a video out on. Talking about like Caitlin's performance. Enrique just, wowed me. At one point, it was just jaw dropping. Her performance was just, it was something to marvel at. I could put it. That's the best way I can put it. Her performance was definitely something to marvel at. She was stunning, jaw dropping with the way she was just coming up the court and just dropping shots like it was nothing. And then when you look at John Quill, I thought John Quill had a good game. Um, Brianna Stewart had a great game. I don't even know if we talk about that enough. Obviously, at these All Star events, there's not enough room for everybody to shine, regardless. Um, so even when you look at the NBA, it's always like a couple of players get hot, um, not another. Uh, yeah, her passing was real good. Kaylin's passing was on point. It's been one of the best parts of the season for her, leading the league in assists with like 8.3 assists a game. So that's really where her sweet spot is. That's kind of where she making her money right now. She couldn't buy a three, but these All Star games, it's kind of like a glorified exhibition pickup game where a couple of people get hot, or a few people get it going, and that's pretty much what it is. Everybody kind of chips in, but we seen that. We saw Asia do her thing. We saw Brianna Stewart go off. Enrique went off. We didn't see much of Hamby. Um, John Quayle was limited. It just seemed like everybody was just kind of happy to be out there, and especially Caitlin. I know she was happy to be out there. Um, and some people think, Danae, that Caitlin's her passing is evolving, but this is something that she's always had the ability to do. You think CC's passing really showed because she was passing to people that can actually catch the rock? Yeah, I was. That's what I think it was for me. Like, um, I think I didn't see enough of Aaliyah Boston, and I didn't see enough of Caitlin because, like, I wanted them two to play, and even Kelsey. Kelsey just I feel like she was just a blip on the radar. Like she only played a little bit. And she had an amazing shot in the quarter when she was like falling out of bounds. And it's just like it's the kind of game where you just want to see, players thrive. Now Kelsey, I don't remember her doing too much. I don't remember Jackie doing. I don't think Jackie did too much. I don't think Jewel had a amazing All Star game last year, if I'm not mistaken. But this season, I mean, with this All Star game, it just wasn't for her. I don't know what that was about. Normally, Jewel is out there, going toe to toe with Enrique, but we didn't see that. And I was in my mind, I wanted Team WNBA to win, but in my heart, something was telling me that the USA team was going to win. But I think Team WNBA they wanted it more. I think that they would just, and also Angel Reese. Don't let me forget Angel Reese. Angel Reese, her rebounding, bar none, just top notch. Just the way she crashed those boards. I can't. Everybody compares her to Dennis Rodman, but when I really like step back and think about it, I really need to actually think about it in terms of comparison. I don't think you can compare her to anybody in the women's game right now. I can't really. I mean, you might say Asia, but I mean, damn, is Angel a better rebounder? I mean, is Angel a better rebounder than Asia? I mean, probably not, right? But I mean, see, the reason why I can't compare Angel to Asia is because Angel don't have no J, and Asia Wilson was like born with that thing. That's what she does. Coach was saying felt was saying he felt like Asia started on pulling back. So Asia, you talking about in the game? I don't. I mean, Asia's going. I think she gonna be the reason, why Team USA go all the way. Because I mean, to me, she the best player on the team. I'm not sure what Coach meant by pulling back. I was there last night, and maybe I must have missed that comment. But yeah, shout out Sess and Coach Rowe. They always stay doing the thing. They always stay doing the thing. Um, did the team you want to win All Star game? Did they win? Because for me, the team I wanted to win won. And I don't want to be selfish about it because I know like Caitlin ain't gonna score every game. I think for me personally, even though I knew when she came into this league, it wasn't gonna be easy. For some odd reason, I told myself that she was going to be a 25 points per game scorer. Now she is averaging 17, so that's nice. But when you look at it in retrospect, it's more like, what else can you do here? It's like, what else can you do? I mean, on this stage, on this level, you have to be willing to be able to add to your game. Like if she's just scoring, that's not gonna fly. So I like the fact that she's able to. I don't know how many rebounds she's averaging. I think she's averaging 5, but it's just good to see her all around game starting to evolve. I wish she had a mid range shot, but perhaps that's gonna come at some point. Players I'm looking forward to watching at the Olympics for USA, of course. Um, Obviously, if she's healthy, Napheja Collier. But something tells me that maybe Cheryl Reeves is not going to play Collier like crazy, simply because this is a player from her Minnesota Lynx, Cheryl Reeves. So I don't know. It just depends on health. I do think if if Napheja was fully healthy, Cheryl Reeve wouldn't probably mind playing her. But I don't know her health, how well it's gonna be. But obviously, Napheja is definitely a draw for me. Definitely one of my top 5 players in today's game. So, if she's healthy, that would be amazing. Also, obviously Asia, obviously Kelsey and Jackie, but Chelsea, I don't know that I'm like super eager to watch Chelsea. I don't think she should be in the Olympics. I think she should be like working on her health and getting in better shape. And you know, I don't think that Chelsea really has it right now. I don't think she should. I don't think she should play as many minutes, and I don't think she will. Danae says I wanted the USA to win. It's just so it can be a great look for the country. Um, let's see what they do today. It's gonna be a game today. If you sub, I'll sub. I don't know who you are. I don't know who you are. But yeah, if I forget who the USA are playing today, but I will say um, that's going to be a game to watch, especially if you itching for some basketball. If you itching for some basketball, it's on Ion. At, I want to say 2 o'clock. Um, but yeah, I would definitely be trying to check that out. Um, yeah, yeah, Chelsea. I don't know who would take a spot like Enrique. I mean, obviously Chelsea she's pretty much locked in, but I would like to see Enrique. Somebody made up a great point though. They said that the way this team was selected would be so that this team is more methodical. This team is more systematic in terms of how they play. You're not really gonna see. You guys know how Enrique plays. You're really not gonna see any hot dogging. You're not gonna see any flashy play. You're not gonna see like any over the top plays, like in terms of just sheer excitement. Like we're gonna get some truly fundamental Tim Duncan, San Antonio Spurs basketball. Um, and I don't know how true that is because we know that Sabrina has range. We know that she can come out there and shoot that thing from way out there. So I think Sabrina's going to be one of the more exciting players. You look at an all-around game player like Nafisia. Um, Also, shout out Sess because she was saying Kalia Copper. Kalia Copper could put on the show. When you look at players that's going to go out there and put on the show, it's likely to be one of those three. Again, Nafisia's approach is more of a quiet demeanor, getting things done. But Sabrina and Ka, they got the potential to go out there and just, kind of, spice things up. Because if you're looking for that spice, let's be honest. If you're looking for the spice in the seasoning dish, you're not gonna in the food dish. You're not gonna probably get that from Breonna Stewart because Breonna Stewart is just gonna, give you clear cut and dried her. She's gonna make some mid range shots, pull a trigger on some threes, get to the cup. Even the same thing with Asia. She might pull a couple of threes and she gonna pull up, hit some middies. She gonna get to the cup. She gonna get fouled. But in terms of like, oh, I want to see some exciting basketball, which I think Caitlin Clark would have provided that. But done playing with all these veterans. Like, what is the youngest player on this team? I don't know if I can pull that up really quickly, but who is the youngest player on this Olympic team? Like, there's not a lot of young players. There probably ain't no young players on this team that like you could say, oh, I could possibly bond with them or I can get on there and show out with them. I don't see that. Danae says it would be great point guard to take a place, but I don't know who. Yeah, that's a great question because I don't know myself. Because like, um, again, I just made the case where you wouldn't really want to take Caitlin Clark because how would she play with all these veterans and a coach like to me, Coach Cheryl Reeve. She remind me of the kind of person like Cheryl Reeves. She looked like she'd go off on you if your fork and your knife not on the right place, not in the right place when you sit down to eat. And I think so. In other words, I think Cheryl Reeves is kind of the um, stricter nature. She's more stern. So I don't think that Cheryl Reeves gonna play games like that. She don't want that kind of. I'm not gonna say she don't like exciting basketball, but she ain't for the hot dog. What's going on, M. Moses? So I don't think that's something that she wants to see. Um, Diana Taurasi is on this team. How much will she play? How much y'all think M. Moses? What's up with you? Ryan Howard. Wait a minute. This ain't right. This can't be right. Looking at the wrong thing here. Because this roster is completely different from the one that they have. Um, LaFeisha Collier is ready for round two. Okay, I don't know exactly what that means. I was wondering if, I mean, I'm assuming that Fee is going to be ready to play. I could be wrong though. I could be wrong. How come they don't have no? Let's see here. I'm just trying to see something real fast. I'm trying to look up something real quick. Okay, so the Phasia, Kalia Copper, Chelsea Gray, BG, Sabrina Jewel, Kelsey, Brianna Stewart, Diana Taurasi, Alyssa Thompson, Asia Wilson, Jackie Young. Um, I don't see anybody that I would take out of this list for Caitlin Clark. You know, just putting that out there. Um, Maybe you could take out Chelsea Gray and put in what's her name? Uh Enrique. I mean, because is Enrique better than Jewel Lloyd? I mean, they probably played to a tie. Um, Most of these names on here is good to go, folks. In fact, I mean, even if you look at Diana Taurasi, this her last rodeo. You know, let her be. You know, the Aces got 4 players. The Mercury got 2. So obviously, the Aces have the most players. But yeah, I'm looking forward to the Olympics in part because hell, it's the only hoops we got to watch. You know, so um, that's one of the biggest reasons why I'm looking forward to it. Because I mean, what else we gonna unless we gonna watch the men's, or unless we gonna rewatch some of last year's women's college hoops or something like that. So I personally, hey, hoops is hoops, folks. You know, at the very end of the day. But what else? Okay, so um, these Indiana Fever folks, um, how far can they go? You know, and I'm not going to spend too much time with this subject, but how far can they go? I don't know. I mean, me personally, I think they gonna get put out. I don't trust Coach Christie sides really. I really don't trust Coach Christie sides. So, um, and I just think they too young. I don't think that they prepared. For what it's going to take. I mean, possibly they could win one series, but we know how the format is. Hell, it's 3 games. It's a best of 3. So, you know, if you blink real fast, you lose one game. It's 2-0, right? Yeah, yeah. So if you win 2 games, the series is over. So, okay. I appreciate you, Danae. I ain't gonna be here long, but hey, I appreciate you for stopping in. Sometimes it's good to break the camaraderie of doing uploads and sometimes going live. But yeah, I salute you for coming in. But yeah, guys, I look at the FIBA team and I just want them to continue to build upon what they're doing. I mean, this season has been better than anybody could expect. And so to see this team going out there and getting after it, it's been pretty nice to see. Because if you remember where the FIBA started, there's no way that you could feel real negative about anything right now. I mean, they turned this whole thing around, and right now sit at 11-15. And then here it is after a 1-8 start, the FIBA went 10-7, and right now, they the 7th seed. So yo, that's pretty nice. And at this point, if the season ended right now, they're in the playoffs. The first time since 2016. So give a lot of credit to Aaliyah Boston. Give some credit to Caitlin Clark, whether you want to or not. For real. So that's what's going on. Also, I wonder if I think I'm gonna say it this way because I think that I pretty much hit on all WNBA topics I wanted to talk about. It's not too many I want to talk about, but if the Golden, you know what, this ain't even in the title, so I'm gonna skip over that because it's not even in the title. Because I was gonna talk Golden State Warriors, but I was gonna talk about like Laurie Markkinen and all that. I was gonna talk about Golden State Warriors potential of getting like a Laurie Markkinen. But since it's not in the video description, I'm not gonna talk about it because obviously, if this is gonna be like a NBA stream, I should probably put that into the title. Oh wow, I'm keep getting distracted. I'm reading something about damn, what's his real now? His name used to be Problem, the rapper, but DJ Quick and his real name is Jason Martin. And I guess DJ Quick and Jason Martin have made a collab album. That's something I'm gonna have to check out. I'm a big DJ Quick fan. But let me say this, folks. Look, so when it comes to what the hell? It's always something. See, that's the thing about YouTube, folks. It's always somebody with some content out. Somebody always putting out some videos or a live stream. Always make you want to press on a button. Always make you want to press. But look, so with Iowa, in fact, uh, okay, all right, with Iowa, folks. Obviously, um, Lucy Olson. What is this? I don't know what I'm looking at. But anyway, back to what I'm saying so we can wrap this up. Um Lucy Olsen, I don't know. She looked a little slow out there on the 3x3. Um I didn't see too much of her. I don't know exactly what we're gonna get, but in practice for Iowa, she's looked pretty good. So that was just a small sample size. That was a rush. That 10-minute game was just a rush. Um, I look at Lucy Olsen, and I think she's gonna do wonders. I'm not gonna let that little 3-on-3 sample size get to me. I ain't gonna let that bother me. I think that Lucy Olsen will be fine. Somebody got to be positive in this Iowa Hawkeyes fan base. So yeah, that don't bother me none. I'm excited about what I see in practice and training camp. And Ava Hayden, she looks like she gets it. What's going on, Mondo? Hell, I'm almost at the tail end of things I wanted to talk about. This I'm playing live, a totally random live, and I don't really have a million subjects that I want to talk about. Most things I've already covered. Talked about the WNBA All Star Game, talked about Caitlin and the Fever, talked a little bit about the Olympics, talked about Nafisa Collier, Chelsea Gray, and so now I'm just kind of like spitballing. But hey, video is coming, folks. One that y'all want to check out. Should have mentioned this when Danae was here. There will be a Joyce Edwards video dropping, folks. And I always wanted to talk about Joyce Edwards and what I think about her in South Carolina, getting her, but I finally found the time. So I will be dropping that Joyce Edwards video. In a word, really quick, wow, because, sometimes I don't always get to talk about everything I want to talk about. But I made time for that Joyce Edwards video. Um, the Ava Hayden video, I scrapped it because if I don't like it, I'm not gonna say if I don't like it, won't nobody else like it. But if I don't really feel that it covers a lot, or if I'm not talking about something specifically and I'm jumping all around, I don't know if that's the video I would keep. Then also there's a Tessa video that I'm gonna put out and just see what kind of feedback I get from it. Just because I was supposed to put out a Tessa Johnson video, two of them, but it didn't never materialize. So yeah, we'll work on that. But Iowa, Ava Hayden, she looks like she gets it. Ava looks like, this is something that she is ready for and prepared for. And, I believe in her abilities, her potentials to come in and potentially be a huge player for us at the five spot. It's a great possibility. It's a real great possibility. Ava Hayden could step in, and do a lot. She's 6'4". Yes, she is a freshman, but our new coach is a great teacher of post players. So, I got big expectations. This is what Hayden said. Ava Hayden said, it's been a whirlwind since Ava Hayden joined the Hawkeyes for the summer. I'm about to tell you guys what she said. Hayden has gotten an education into the Hawkeye style of play under new head coach Jan Jensen. Um, Hayden said it's been a lot for sure. It's just a learning curve. My club team, Northwest Select, we play a very similar transition offense. There's little things here that I have to tweak. There's muscle memory. There are some things I have to switch around a bit. Kind of unlearning, then relearning. There's a learning curve, but I think I'm keeping up pretty well. And then it says one of the reasons why Ava Hayden came to Iowa because of Jan Jensen's reputation as a coach of post players. You think like Monica Cesano, uh, obviously like a Hannah Stokey, players in that range, in that mold. Hayden ranked the number 36 prospect in the nation, averaged 17 points and 11 rebounds in high school. And she felt she could learn a lot from uh, from Jan Jensen. So, um, so yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to watching more. I think what I'll do is, the Hawkeyes play Oregon. Hayden is from Oregon, so that'll be interesting for her. I hope she definitely works hard and gets playing time. But I will definitely be before I get up out of here, I will be watching more footage, tons and tons of Hawkeyes footage, um, as much as I can, and we'll be talking about that more so. But look, that's gonna do it for now. I'm gonna get up out of here. It's pretty hot today. Y'all stay hydrated. Y'all have a good day. Catch y'all on the flip side. Peace.